12th chapter and now progressing with the 15th chapter, Purushottam Yoga. And what better way to try to live it from today onwards when we are heading towards this warm, soft feeling of Raksha Bandhan. And as you know, Raksha Bandhan, who can help us better than our very own Lord Krishna? Before we progress to this meeting, let us just bow our heads to our Param Pujya Gurudev Swami Govind Dev Guriji Maharaj, with whose blessing we have set our foot on this divine journey of read Gita, teach Gita, and live Gita. We are all reading Gita all 5 days of the week and trying to learn the correct pronunciation of Gita ji. We are trying to teach Gita by spreading the words as pracharak or sevi. And we have to live Gita ji by listening to these interpretation sessions and understanding what is apt for us. But like we say, prayer is the key to morning and bolt to the night. So let's begin this session with the opening prayer. And a very, very apt sadhak sevi, Swati Didi is with us for the opening prayer. Swati Didi, why I said apt was because Swati Didi is from Maharashtra. She's an electronic engineer, now a homemaker, joined Gita Parivar in November 2022. And in this short period, she is a Gita Vichakshan. She knows the Gita Ji by Shloka. She is giving seva as trainers for all level, mentor, TTG Super 6, batch coordinator, Drona Pravartak, and so many more services. So I feel honored to invite our Swati Didi for the opening prayer. Didi?
Jai Shri Krishna, Didi. Jai Shri Krishna, everyone. Vasudeva Sutan Devam Kamsachanuramartanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnau Vande Jagadgurum Shri Krishnau Vande Jagadgurum. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you so much, Didi, for this melodious prayer. And now, for bringing light. Light gives us hope. Light gives us knowledge. And as we always say, this little guiding light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. For Deep Prajalan, I'm going to invite our Rekha Didi, who is from Kochi. She joined Gita Parivar in June 2023. She has completed all 4 levels, completed her Jigyasu exam, and now giving seva as a trainer and GC. Didi?
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृतां कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः.
Thank you, Didi. What a beautiful divine darshan you gave of all forms of Vishnu to us, the Purushottam Yoga rightly there. Now for the Vivechak. And how do I introduce our Vivechak for today? She literally is the child of Gita Parivar, has grown up in Gita Parivar, an epitome of what sort of personality you have if you are blessed by Param Pujya and how you grow up. Didi is our Rupal Didi is a Gita Gati, Gita Pravina, and youngest program coordinator. Gita Didi, our Rupal Didi heads the literature team, and all the PDFs that come to you pass through her scrutiny and her sharp eye. Rupal Didi is an ideal combination of beauty with a soft heart, beauty in and out, a soft heart, and a very, very sharp brain. When you hear her, you cannot not be mesmerized by what she has to say and how she has to say. Who better than our Rupal Didi to explain the Purushottam Yoga to all of us? So I am going to request Rupal Didi to come forward and take the stage. Rupal Didi.
Thank you for the beautiful introduction. Let's begin today's session with the prayer. Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam. Jai Shri Krishna. We are so fortunate, we are so blessed that we are gathering again for the interpretation session of 15th chapter. The name of 15th chapter is Purushottam Yoga. We already have seen 12th chapter, the Bhakti Yoga. And we've seen all the Bhakti Lakshanas, 36 Bhakti Lakshanas in the 12th chapter. Now we are moving towards the Purushottama Yoga. Here, at the end of the chapter, Lord will be explaining his Purushottama Swarupa. With Lord's grace, so many saints kripa on us, and also our punya karmas done in previous births. We are getting this chance to learn Gita, to teach Gita, to spread this knowledge of Gita, to connect so many people with this learning of Gita. So we are getting this chance. There are so many people, they want to learn Gita, but they are not getting the way how to learn. And there are so many people also, they are getting this chance, but they are not wishing to learn. So we have both the things with us. So this is just Lord's grace, because in Shankara Bhashyam, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji says, Yame Vaish Vivrinute Tena Labhyaha. It means we don't choose something for us. Lord chooses us. So Lord has chosen me to learn Gita and to walk on this path. But once the Lord has taken us on this path, so this is our responsibility to not to leave this and to live this Gita journey and completing our 18 chapters. Lord wanted to tell this Gita for us. Arjuna, who never got defeated by anyone in his life, when he started telling in first chapter, Sidanti mamagatrani mukhancha parishusyati vepathuscha sharire me romaharshascha jayate gandivam samsate hastat त्वक्चैव परिदह्यते न च शक्नोम्यवस्थातुं भ्रमतीव च मे मनः. So Arjuna told Krishna, I'm not able to stand. I don't want to fight. I will beg, I will eat something, but I don't want to fight and kill my family members. So he told, I don't want to fight. But still, Lord Krishna didn't start Gita. When in second chapter, in 7th shloka, Arjuna started telling, now you tell me, what is good for me? He told, Karpanya dosho pahata svabhavaha pritchami tvan dharma sammudha chetah yat shreyasyan nishchitam brohi tanme shishyasteham shadhiman tvam prapannam yat shreyasyan nishchitam brohi tanme. So Arjuna do yet shreyasya nishchitam, which is nishchitam, certainly good for me. Krishna, you tell that to me. Then Krishna, then the Lord Krishna started this Gita Jnana from second chapter, 11th shloka. So we have got this Gita. Param Pujya Swamiji Maharaj says, the Vedas are the main source of knowledge. We are able to behave, we are able to learn the things, we are able to react, we are able to do anything. That is just because of Vedas. Vedas are the main source of knowledge. Because of the Vedas only, we are knowing everything, we are able to talk, we are able to walk, everything just because of Vedas. Main source of knowledge. But still, the Vedas are the exhales of Lord, and the Gita is direct voice of Lord. So we are getting this chance when we are following and we are doing the mimicry of our professor or our principal or our chairman, anyone. We are feeling proud. Oh wow, how good I am doing it. So when we are doing the mimicry, actually, when we are following the Lord, we are saying exact the shlokas told by the Lord. What my field should be. I have that feeling. Yes, these are the shlokas Lord told himself at that time in Kurukshetra, Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre. So we are so fortunate, we are so lucky, we are so blessed that we are getting this chance. In starting, we thought that we would be able to complete it or not. But after completing 12th chapter, we are too sure that we can easily do it. Yes, we will be completing our 18 chapters. We will be being, yes, memorizing all Gita and being Gitavati. We will be doing it. Now I have that confidence. 12th and 15th chapter are the smallest in Gita. That's why we start in Gita Para from these chapters. So that after learning one chapter, we can get that confidence. Yes, I can do it. And that confidence helps us to complete this Gita journey and to walk further and to learn the further chapters. 15th chapter, the Purushottama Yoga. Let's start because we have to cover half of the chapter today. In this Purushottama Yoga, the Lord is going to tell us a different philosophy. We have heard many times the upside down tree that is being explained in Gita. We have seen so many pictures, so many JPGs on WhatsApp circulating everywhere. But where it is told, why it is told. So we have this 15th chapter, Purushottama Yoga. Here Lord is going to explain the samsara swarupa, the form of the samsara. Let's start from the first shloka. Shri Bhagavan ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखम् अश्वत्थम् प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित्. Lord is telling here in starting two shlokas, Lord is explaining that samsara swarupa. He starts with urdhamoola madha shakham. In our daily life also, if we see, the main part of our body is head, and head is upside. So urdhva moolam, urdhva means upside. Urdhva moolam, the main part, the roots are upside, and adha shakham, the branches are downside. So urdhva moolam adha shakham, it is rooted above, urdhva moolam. Adha shakham, shakha means all the branches, and downside all the branches are. Ashwatham prahu, ashwatham avyayam prahu. Like this the anvaya is. Ashwatham means, shwa means tomorrow. Tomorrow means a next moment. This moment will not be at next moment. So that is shwa, next moment, tomorrow. And Ashwa means which will not be tomorrow, means ever changing. So Ashwatha means which is keep changing. That is Ashwatha. So Ashwatham Prahu. We should tell that, we should name that as Ashwatha Vriksha. And Ashwatha Vriksha is considered people Vriksha. We see that. Why people Vriksha? Because that tree is so fickle. There is no wind or there is a lot of wind. The leaves of that people tree will be shaking every time. That's why it is considered that the Ashwatha is that people Vriksha only. So Ashwatham Prahuhu. And even it is keep changing. It is changing every moment. It is avyayam, indestructible. Pratikshana parivartamanepi न परिवर्तति तथैव तिष्ठति अतएव अव्ययम इति उच्यते. This is the definition in in our commentaries. So pratikshana parivartamanepi न परिवर्तति तथैव तिष्ठति iti avyayam. It means which never changes every time. Avyaya, indestructible. Avyayam prahu. Chandamsi yasya parnani. Now, the Chandas word has three meanings. First meaning is that poetry, Chandas Shastra, we see in Vedangas. So, we have one Vedanga as Chandas Shastra. Second is Jnana, the knowledge. And third meaning of Chandas is the Vedas. So, here we consider the meaning of Chandas as Jnana, as knowledge. So, just we will be imagining one tree. The roots are upside and the leaves are downside, and the leaves are Chandamsi yasya parnani. Branches are downside and there we have so many leaves. And what type of leaves? So Jnanam, the knowledge. Knowledge is yasya parnani, the leaves are knowledge. Yes, tam veda sa vedavit, means vedavit, who knows this jnana, who knows the Vedas. So here we are telling the leaves are the jnana, the knowledge are the leaves here. And who knows this knowledge, this type of cycle, who knows this samsara vriksha, who knows how this srishti is created and always destroyed. So who knows all this philosophy? They called Vedavit. They know that knowledge. Veda means that knowledge also. Vit means who knows that, the knower. So Vedavit, the knower of the Vedas or the knower of the knowledge. Which type of knowledge? This knowledge, this philosophy. So yastam veda sa vedavit. So here Lord explained that upside down tree. Now in second shloka he continues there. Adharshurdham prasritastasya shakha guna pravriddha vishaya pravalah adharsha mulanyanusantatani karmanubandhini manushya-loke. Here Lord is telling adha cha urdhvam prasritah tasya shakha. How? So adha means downside, urdhva means upside. So from the urdhva word, the Brahma is also considered. How? Because Brahma is that Brahman, that Almighty, that Supreme Lord is the main there. So urdhvam utkrishtam shreshtham sarvatra shreshtham. So that is Brahma, Urdhva Brahma, supreme for all the beings. That said is the Urdhvam. So here, Adha cha Urdhvam prasritah tasya shakhaha. He told us that upside down tree and leaves are the knowledge, and who knows that knowledge is called Vedavit. Now he is telling some more description about it, as we do. We just explained in brief, we given the brief, now we are explaining. So Lord told just imaginary tree, now he is explaining that tree, how it is. So adha cha urdhvam prasritaah tasya shakhaah, the branches are spreaded everywhere, upside and downside, everywhere the branches are spreaded of that tree. So below and above the spread, prasritaah means spreaded, and tasya shakha, that tree, tasya referring to that tree, tasya shakha, the branches are spreaded everywhere, below and above. Guna pravriddhaah. Now the karma theory comes. What karma we are doing, we will be getting that phala only. And we have one more thing in Bhagavad Gita. We just misinterpret that shloka. Karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala hetur bhur ma te sangosta karmani. We always say that our right is only karma. Our right is not in phala. We should do karma and we should not think about the phala. But Lord is telling here, you should not think about, no, you should not think about the phala. That is not the thing here. The thing is, our right is not that. Phala is not our right. Our right is only karma. So we will be doing only karma. So here Lord telling that karma theory only. Guna pravriddhaah, vishaya pravalaah. Guna pravriddha means nourished by the gunas. And which gunas? So there are three gunas. One is sattva guna, one is rajo guna, and another is tamo guna. Sattva guna is the best, and rajo guna is better. Tamo guna is worst. We should not go on the path of tamo guna, but we should try to get that sattva guna and increase our sattva guna. Everyone is having all these three gunas. We all have sattva guna, rajo guna, tamo guna. But the difference is the superior guna. I have sattva guna as my superior, the prior guna or as superior guna, or I have rajo guna as my superior guna, or I have tamo guna as my superior guna. So which guna I have as my superior? I have sato guna pradhanyam, I have rajo guna pradhanyam, or I have tamo guna pradhanyam. I love to sleep full day, full night. Anytime I lay down and I will be sleeping only. That is tamo guna pradhana. And I can't lay down, I can't do that worshipping also, not the meditation also, but I will be working. I can study, I can do something on my laptop, and I will be doing some kriya, some action. So that is rajo guna pradhana. And I love to do meditation. For 1 hour, 2 hour, I can sit in meditation. I can worship Lord for 1 hour, 2 hour. I can listen the kathas about Mahabharata, Ramayana. I love these things. So that is sato guna pradhanyam. But if I have that worshipping feeling also, and I have that tamas also, I love to sleep also. So we should see what is my priority. If I have that time of sleeping also and I have that worshipping also, what I will choose. So that will be your prior guna. So here Lord is telling Vishaya guna pravriddhaah. All the karmas are nourished by the gunas, these three gunas. If I am doing something good, that is nourished by the sato guna. If I am doing some okay karma, so that will be nourished by rajo guna. And if I am doing good, extremely good, so that will be nourished by sato guna. So Lord is telling here about this nourishing of these three gunas. So guna pravriddhaah vishaya pravalaah. Vishaya pravalaah. When on a branch, if any leaf is about to come, leaf. So if a leaf is coming and there is one small dot, that is pravala. So here Lord is telling Vishaya Pravalaha. So that praval is all the sense objects, that sound, touch, color, and taste, and also the smell. So these are the pravalaha of that tree. Then adhascha mulani anusantatani. Adha, the below, and the roots are stretched forth. Adha cha mulani anusantatani. Here the Lord is telling, and adhascha mulani anusantatani. Here the Lord is telling the karmas are bounding us, or we are getting attached from the samsara according to our karmas only, because of our karmas only. If we are doing action, we are getting connected to the things. So Lord is telling here, we get bounded with this samsara, with this prapancha, with this world, because of our karmas only. So that moola, because of that we are getting bounded to this word. That moola is also getting spreaded downside and upside, means everywhere it is being spreaded in that tree. Lord is telling about that tree. So adharcha urdhvam prasita, branches are downside and upside, and guna pravruddha vishaya pravalaha. Vishaya pravalaha, the sense objects are nourished by the guna. It means what I love to see. If I am satoguna, my prior guna is satoguna, I will be loving to see the sattvic things. If I am rajoguna pradhana, I will be loving to see the rajasic things and listen to rajasic things and taste rajasic thing, the food also. In level 2, we will be seeing the 17th chapter there. About the food, Lord has explained in detail what is sattvic food, what is rajasic, what is tamasic food. So Lord will be explaining that in 17th chapter. So here Lord is telling the sense objects, what I love, what my eyes love to see, what my ears love to hear, what my tongue love to taste, what I love to touch. These are all the what I love to smell. So these sense objects are always nourished by the guna, those three gunas. So I can't tell that I don't want to see, but my eyes just went there. I seen that. I don't want to see. I don't want to listen that. I don't want to do gupshup and they're doing backbiting. I don't want to do. We are telling that. But you see, all the karmas are nourished by these three gunas only. Satoguna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. So the reason is myself only. I am doing that. I am nourishing my karmas with these gunas only, Satoguna, Rajo. So it is completely in my control, in my hand, whether I want to do that or not. Lord is telling the swarupa of that vriksha, adhascha mulani anusantatani, the moola, because of that we are getting bounded to the samsara. All these roots are also, that moola is also spreaded everywhere, downside and upside. This is the second shloka. Now in third shloka, the Lord is going to tell us about, he is explaining the tree of samsara, but this is not like we understand. We are thinking that yes, there must be a tree. If you want to see, we can see. It will be staying some place. It will be residing at some place. We are thinking like this. So Lord is saying, no, 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 don't be confused. It is not as you are thinking. Let's see the third shloka. नरूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा. Lord is telling, Narupam asya iha tatha upalabhyate. As I explained, the roots are down upside and the leaves are downside and the branches are spreaded upside or downside. And what karmas we will be doing, we will be getting that birth only. So if we are doing the good karmas, we will be getting the good species, good lives in next birth. And if we are doing the bad karma, we will be getting the downside lokas. So there is the concept of Chaturdash Bhuvanani. So Chaturdash Bhuvanani, the first to 8th Bhuvanas are superior than the Manushya. 1 to 8. 9th Bhuvan is of human being having 2 legs. And then comes 10th Bhuvan is for animals having 4 legs. 11th is for birds and having 2 legs, 2 wings. 12th is for reptiles, Sarisrapa, no legs, no wings. And the 13th one is Tiryak species, the spiders, the octopus, the insects having 6 legs. And also the mosquitoes. And the 14, the worst, the least, and the first from downside, that is plants. Plants can means achar, constant. They cannot move from one place to another. So this is Chaturdash Bhuvanani. Now, how we will be getting these birds and where we will be going in this, in which shloka? So here one more concept is there of Chaturdash Lokas. So let's see Chaturdash Lokas. How? First is Satyaloka, Tapaloka, Jalaloka, Maharloka, Swargaloka. So these lokas are above than the Manushya. This superior than the Manushya Loka, the Prithvi Loka. Manushya Loka means this Prithvi Loka, this earth. So from this Prithvi Loka, all these 7, Satyalok, Tapalok, Jalamahar, Swargalok, these are the superior than this Prithvi Loka. And so if we are doing good karmas, we will be getting the birth in from 1 to 8 bhuvanas, Devata, Yakshadi, and we will be getting these lokas, Satyaloka, Jalaloka, Maharloka, Swargaloka. We will be getting these lokas if we do good karmas. If we are doing, yes, Rajoguni karmas, or we are doing, yes, kind of good karmas also, so we will be getting that 9th one, the human being having 2 legs, and in these lokas having 7th loka is Prithvi Loka. So we will be getting birth in this Prithvi Loka. And if we are doing the worst karmas, the tamasic karmas, we are nourishing our karmas, our actions with that tamas guna, tamasic guna. So we will be getting the birth of animals, birds, reptiles, and the plants in these forms, and we'll be getting the lokas of Atal, Patal, Mahatal, Sutal, Talatal, and Patal. These lokas will be getting. So this is the concept. 14 bhuvanas and 40 lokas. 14 lokas. So which type of karma I am doing? If I want Manushayoni again, I need to do good karma. If I want to do be that Deva, Yaksha, Gandharva, so I need to do good karmas. There is a fixed quantity. If you are doing these many punya karmas or good karmas, you will be getting that. So that quantity we don't know, that measurement we don't know, we are not aware of that. So we should strive to get good karmas only, because everyone knows what is good, what is bad. Even you take a child of 5-year-old and you ask, this is good or bad, this is right or wrong, they will be telling you, they will be telling us that this is right, this is wrong, but no one is doing. So when we started learning Gita, when we started spreading Gita, when we started understanding Gita, we should see that how we can now implement in our lives. Theory I knew. Now I need to do practical. This is the time of practical. How to start? We should not think that I am 30-year-old or I am just 25, I am just 20. How can I start? No, there is no age for this. Living Gita, there is no age to live Gita. We can start wherever we are. We can start at any point. So, narupam asya iha tatha upalabhyate. As I explained in first and second shloka, you should not understand that this is the roots are upside and the leaves are downside and having so many branches. So, don't understand this is as I have explained in previous 2 shlokas. Na antaha na chadna upalabhyate. This will not be you will not be getting, it will not be perceived at any place. So Na antaha na cha adihi na cha sampratishtha. It is not staying, it is not foundation or resting place. There is no foundation, there is no resting place for this tree. There is no starting point for this, there is no ending point for this. This is eternal. Na antaha na cha adihi na cha sampratishtha. Sampratishtha means there is a staying place for that. It is staying at some place. No, there is no place like that. I told you as example to imagine, to get that image of samsara. The moola is upside, that Chetanta, that Almighty, that Paramatman is upside, the main cause, and the human beings, the jivas are downside. The leaves, the jnana, the knowledge, everything is downside. So that tree, Lord is explaining, nanto na chadi na cha sampratishtha. Ashwatham enam. Again, Lord is referring the same name as he explained. Ashwatham prahu avyayam. You should understand this tree as Ashwatha. So he is telling Ashwatham enam suvirudha moolam. Ashwatham enam. This Ashwatha suvirudha moolam. This is attached very firm. This is firm rooted. Now, how to get detached? When we are attached with firmly, this is firm rooted, this Ashwatha Vriksha, this Samsara Vriksha. So, how to get rid of it? So, Lord is telling, yeah, there is one way. You should cut it. You should cut all the roots with the aches of that detachment. Asanga shastrena dridhena chitva. With that asanga shastra, with the weapon of that asanga shastra, that detachment, non-attachment, with the aches of non-attachment, this is strong samsara vriksha also having cut asunder. We should cut it. There is one way. Asanga shastrena dridhena chitva. Now, what is asanga shastra? Might we have seen this story previously also, when Shukadevji went to Mithila and he asked Janakji to give him a knowledge. So Janakji told, okay, you have come on a very special occasion, because this time this is pujana of some Devi. So you need to hold this bowl, have it filled with the oil, and you need to walk around, complete the parikrama of this Mithila. You need to do that. Okay, but there is a condition, even a small drop, even a single drop should not fall down, otherwise this will be kandita like that. So okay, Shukdevji told, okay, I will be doing, there's no problem. So he was holding that, and full time he visited Mithila, he completed that parikrama, and after that, when he came back, Janakji asked, okay, no, no point, that nothing has fallen down, right? Yes, I have completed very gently. Nothing wrong has happened. Okay, very nice. Now Janakji asked a very fantastic question to him. How was the Mithila? If anyone asks us that I was completing my task and I was focused on that, if you ask me, how was the Mithila? What I will be answering? Oh, Shukadevji thought I didn't even see all the mountains, all the river. Janakji asking how was the mountains, how was the river, how was the roads, how was the trees, and how the wind was blowing. So he was asking everything, but Shukadevji was like, oh, there's so much, but I didn't see anything. So Shukadevji told, no, I was so focused on my goal, on my task, what I was completing, so I couldn't see anything. Janakji told, okay, now you have learned for what you have come here. Living in this samsara, living in this prapancha, living in this world, but not getting attached with anything. Detachment, complete detachment. We are just the character here. Whatever character I have got, I will be playing. Nothing is mine. When on a munch, we are presenting some character, being Sita, being Yashoda, being Krishna, anything. We are not that character. We are not attached with other members present there. Why to get attached? We are just a character there. So getting that detachment, asanga shastrena dridhena chitva. Okay. So there's one way. Now after cutting those roots, firm rooted that tree, the mool, what we should do? The Lord is telling in fourth shloka what we should do now after doing that. ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता पुराणी. Now the Lord is telling, after cutting those roots from the eggs of non-attachment, what we should do? We should seek for the goal, for that Param Dhama, after attaining which one never returns on this ocean of birth and death again and again. So Lord is telling we should strive to get that, to achieve that goal. Tatah padam tat parimargitavyam. Tatah padam. Tatah means after that. Tat parimargitavyam. Where attaining that should be, we should seek for. Parimargitavyam. Now what we should do? We should be sought for. Yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyaha. Bhuyaha means again. Nivartanti means returning. So gataha gone. Who has gone there? After going there, with the person never returns. Na nivartanti bhuyaha. Again you will never come back in this ocean of birth and death. Yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyaha. Tameva chadyam purusham prapadye. I seek refuge that tameva, that is only adyam purusham, the primeval person, the purusha, that supreme purusha, that supreme Lord, that is only the supreme Lord. Yataha pravrittihi prasrita purani. Yataha means pravrittihi, the activity, the energy. When we are going to do something, that pravritti, that willing power. Yataha pravrittihi prasrita purani. In all those Puranas, which is being told, which is being explained, here the Lord is telling from the starting point of this Srishti. Actually, that is Anadi. We can't say there is any starting point. So there is no starting point. So Lord is telling here, from which, from that Purusha only, from that Chetan Tattva only, this Srishti is Purusha, that Paramatma only, I should be seeking to get. Lord told about after getting that detachment, after cutting the root, we should strive to get this Dhamma, this Param Dhamma. After attaining that, one never returns. The Lord told here. Now let's see the fifth shloka. Here, the Lord is telling that after, how it will happen. We are telling that yes, that Purusha, we are the portion of that Purusha only, that Chetana Tattva only, that Paramatman only. But how we should start thinking? We are telling to seek for that goal, means Aham Brahmasmi. We should start thinking that I am only that self, I am only that supreme Purusha. But getting that feeling, not just showing off. So I am only that, I am the portion of that. How we will start thinking of Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi concept of Vedanta? So Lord is telling there are some sadhanas for that. There are some cause for that. So let's see in fifth shloka. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta कामाः द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ता sukha dukkha sangyir gachantyamudha padam avyayantat. Here Lord is telling Nirmanamo. Here Lord will be telling 4 qualities being which these qualities are helping us to attain that goal about what we were talking in 4th shloka. The Lord is telling those 4 qualities. Nirmanamoha, free from pride and delusion. Nirmanamoha. Jita Sangha dosha, who has won over the Jita Sangha. Jita means won over the Sangha dosha, evil of attachment. Attachment is the problem everywhere. Those who is victorious over the evil of attachment. Adhyatma nityaha, this spirituality. Spirituality is not just reading the granthas, just reading Bhagavad Gita and thinking of these, doing meditation. This is, yes, a kind of spirituality is dwelling in the self. I am always having the feel, yes, I am of Lord and Lord is of mine. I can be happy because I am the portion of that Lord. Akhanda Satchidananda's Rupam. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. So having that feeling, that is Adhyatma. All the time I am that self. I have that awareness. That is spirituality. Then I don't get those vikaras, the raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, moha, lobha, because I am that self. I don't have anything of mine. I don't have any individual identity of mine. I am nothing. So why I will be doing these things? I will not be thinking anything. So Nirmana Moha is Adhyatma Nitya, dwelling constantly in the self. Vinivritta Kamaha, whose desires are completely turned away, completely turned. Vritta kama means all the desires are turned now. And vinivritta kama, all the desires having completely turned away. All the desires completely turned now. So that is vinivritta kama. Dvandvaihi vimuktaha. This 5th quality, dvandvaihi. Dvandva means the opposite pairs. Sukh dukkha, lobha moha, that papa punya, dharma dharma. So these are the dvandva. So, from the pairs of opposite, vimuktaha, free. Sukha dukkha sangyehi, one example also, sukha dukkha sangyehi, known as the pleasure and pain. So, pleasure and pain, that punya and papa, all this, free from all these pairs of opposite. Gachanti amudhaha, reach. Gachanti means reaching there, and amudhaha means the undeluded person. Amudhaha. Padamavyantat. After getting these qualities, when we start trying to get these qualities, and after getting these qualities, what we will be getting? That padam, avyayam padam, that eternal goal for what we were striving, we were doing everything, we were understanding this philosophy. Now it is telling this avyayam, we will be getting that avyaya padam. Gachanti amudaha padam avyayantat. Now the 6th shloka, let's see. Here Lord is telling, prayojanam anuddishya mandopi na pravartate. This is our nyaya. So when we don't know why we are doing it and what we are going to get out of it, so we have prayojanam, we have the result, we have the fruit for that. So your Lord is telling, we are telling that we should strive to get that param dhama. So how is that param dhama? Lord is telling in 6th shloka, explaining that dhama. Na tadbhasayate suryo na shashanko na pavakaha yadgatva na nivartante tadhama paramam mama. Lord is telling here, the na tadbhasayate, tatra na bhasate. The na tadbhasayate suryaha, the sun does not illumines there. The moon also does not illumine, and also the fire. Only these three, the sun, the moon and the fire, these three are the main source of light, main source of that power. So these three sources of that light, that prakasha, does not illumine that word. About that dham I am talking about, where after attaining that, we will never return. And that dham is swaprakashaka rupaha, swaprakasha swarupaha. So na tatra bhasayate suryah. The sun doesn't illumine there. The moon or shashanka means moon. The moon also, and the pavaka means fire. Pavaka is also not illumined that. Yad gatva na nivartante, to which having gone, not return, never return. Yad gatva na nivartante, tad dhama paramam mama. Tad dhama, that abode you should understand as mind. Paramam mama, my supreme abode is that. Lord explained that yes, nothing, that everywhere the light will be there, because the Brahma, that Almighty, that Lord is Satchidananda Rupa. Sat means that Sat Swarupa, that existent. Chit means that Prakasha, that light. So the Dhama is not like having one building or one city or one country type thing. No, there is not like this Dhama. Dham is that Brahma, that Almighty only, that Supreme Lord only. So the Param Dhama is that Lord itself, and that Lord is Saprakasha Swarupaha. Saprakasha, the sun is getting some, the Yachakshusha na pashyati yena chakshumshi pashyati. We are getting the power to see and to do everything from that Chaitanya Tattva only. So the sun is also getting the light from that Tattva. Sun is not having its own light. So sun, moon, and also in Upanishadat, na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam nema vidyuto bhanti kuto yamagnihi tameva bhantam anubhati sarvam tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. Tasya bhasa, from that light only, sarvamidam vibhati, everything is illumines. From the light of that Almighty only, from that Lord's light only, everything is visible, everything is just, we can see, we can feel. This power is that Chaitanya Tattva, one Almighty, one Lord, Paramatma. The Lord is telling that Dhama. Now, seventh shloka. This is one of the most famous shlokas of Gita, and also the important shloka. We say we are the portion of that Lord, where it is written, where it is told. So Lord is telling in 15th chapter, 7th shloka, remember always. Mamaivamsho jivaloke jivabhuta sanatanaha मनश्ष्ठानि इंद्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति. ये चले ममैवांशो, my portion only, mamai anshaha, mama, my, and anshaha is that portion. Mamaivamsho, my portion only in this jivaloke, in this word of life. Jivaloke, jiva bhuta sanatanaha. Sanatanaha means when we don't know the starting point, that is sanatana. Puratana means told, but we know the starting point. So Sanatana, we don't know the starting point of that. Jiva Bhutaha Sanatana, Jiva Bhutaha, being this Jivaha, being this, having this soul. Jiva Bhutaha Sanatana, eternal. Manashasthani Indriyani, with the mind, with these Indriyas, the sixth is mind, this Mana. So manaha shasthani indriyani prakriti sthani karshati. So my portion only dwelling in this word, being a jiva, sanatan, eternal jiva, but that we are the portion of that Lord only. But what is wrong there? Our mistake is there. We understand everything as ours. Manashasthani indriyani prakriti sthani karshati. We attract, we draw everything as mine. Yes, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. No, this is not mine. We think that Indriya is saying this is mine. Mana is connected, this is mine. So all the Indriyas, with the mana, with that sixth indriya, attracts all this and connects with ourselves. In this nature, all the mana and all the indriyas, we think attracting these things means we start thinking that this is our. No, but this indriyas are not our, the sense objects are also not our, and nothing is our. We are the portion of that Lord, Satchidananda Rupa, Nirvikar, Nirdharmaka. So we are not having any of these. Let's say the 8th shloka. This is a different philosophy. All the time we are getting question how this srishti is created, how this is destroyed, and how this soul is getting one body from another. So these all the things are happening. So all the questions will be answered in this 8th shloka. 8th, 9th, 10th actually together, but we cannot take that. Yes, as we have one shloka. Natveva hanjatura sannatvanne janadhipaha न चैव न भविष्यामः सर्वे वयमतः परम् न तु एव अहं जातु नासन् न त्वमेमे जनाधिपः न चैव न भविष्यामः, not there, I will not be. This is the eternal portion of Lord. Lord is telling how vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grannati naroparani तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णान् अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि. So how we are leaving one body and getting another body? As this body changes the clothes, the soul changes the bodies. So no one is dying and no one is getting birth. Just that eternal soul is running from here and there, getting that birth. So let's see the 8th shloka. Shariram yadavapnoti yachapyutkramati gृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात्. Lord is telling shariram yat avapnoti, a body when obtains, yat cha api utkramati shvaraha, when we get one body. Avapnoti means getting. Yat cha api utkramati shvaraha, utkramanam means leaving. When I leave one body and getting the another body. Yat cha api utkramati shvaraha, the Lord taking, grihitva etani sanyati. Sanyati means goes. So grihitva etani sanyati vayurgandhani vashayat means when the air flows from some garden or the wind is blowing from some garden, so it is carrying the fragrance. It is carrying that fragrance. When it is passing from some bad smell, it is carrying that bad smell. So all the soul is not attached with these karma phalas, not having attached with these indriyas or these sense objects, but the soul is carrying as the air, as the wind is carrying that fragrance and carrying that bad smell, and after some times it leaves that also. So same as with the soul, soul is not attached, air is not attached, but the carrying these gunas, same as the soul is not attached with thing, because soul is nirdharmaka, nirgunaka, so it is not having any characteristic, it is not having any attribute, so it cannot be attached with anything. It is just carrying this. All the sense objects, all the karma phalas, that the soul is changing the body, but karma phalas are still same. I need to do the bhog, I need to do the enjoy of those karma phalas, even it is bad or good. I will be having that. And this is the concept. We leave one body, getting another body, but Atman is not carrying these. Atman is not attached with these karma phalas and these sense objects, but it is carrying all from one body to another. This is the concept. Now the another concept from 9th shloka, Shrotam to all the indriyas, and about Lord will be explaining his swarupa from macro to micro. From sun he will be entering in our body, and from the body he will be telling how this body is created from him only. So from the sun he will be entering, and after entering he will be creating our body. So that theory we will be seeing in next session. Let's do 2 minutes Sankirtana. Then we will move on to the question answer session. Sit calmly. Think of that Lord Sarupa.